look at this, just you set it here, okay, put it there, and then you just lift up your iMac and set your iMac right inside of it, just like that, and boom. Now it's already done. All right, so today I have a super cool, new, exciting product for my 2021 M1 iMac. Special thanks to this company who was nice enough to send us their USB-C dock for iMac. And as you can kind of see by this, you've got some USB ports on the side, SD card slots on the side, and one USB-C cable to plug into your iMac. Because if you're like me, you only have 2 USB-C ports on the back of this, or if you have the slightly higher end model, you have 4 USB-C ports. So this will turn one of those USB-C ports into a stand and also allow you to connect multiple items. And as another bonus, an NVMe drive can actually fit inside here to have an extra external drive. Ingenious. So of course, we'll get on the overhead rig, we'll go through the unboxing, and then I'll come over here, plug this into my iMac, and show you exactly how this works. So click like, click subscribe, and let's check out this M1 iMac stand. All right, so let's take a look at our USB-C dock for iMac. Now the color here that you're seeing is blue, but of course, they were nice enough to send me the green color. So on the back, you have a little bit of the specs here. So SSD card enclosure, that's for the NVMe drive. 3 USB-A ports, USB-C port, and SD and micro SD card slots. Now they have the dimensions here, the outputs. So the USB-Cs are 10 gig ports. The USB-As are up to 480 megabytes per second. And then, the SATA NVMe is also a 10 gig port. And then it's just inputted with one USB-C male. Just USB dock for iMac on the top and nothing on the sides over here. Let's take a look at it. Let's slide it out of this and see what comes inside of here. Oh, I like that green color. Mighty nice, mighty nice. So that's just cardboard. So this is the dock. And so I like that there's no logo or anything on it. That's a good thing to me. You can see that the base for your iMac would just sit right on top of this. And this is made out of like some nice aluminum iMac filling material. And it all just plugs in with this one single green USB-C cable. Now on the side here, this is where you have your USB 3 and your USB-C ports here. And then you have your 2 USB-A ports and then micro SD card and full-size SD card. Now also down in here, we have a little instruction manual showing you how to do everything. And then lastly, they include the little tape and screws and the screwdriver even to put in the NVMe drive. Let me show you that because I don't have one of those, so I'm, not going to be putting one of these in. But I'll link one down in the description in case you want an NVMe drive for yours. But you just undo this one little screw. And then this little plate comes off. Your drive is able to pop down into here, and then you use one of these little included screws, slide into this, depending on the length of the card and everything like that. They're really easy to put in. It's completely plug and play. So once you have your NVMe SSD drive in here, you'll just plug this in and your iMac will instantly see it. And this, of course, just slides back on and keeps it nicely protected. And that's it for that box. So there's the unboxing of our USB-C dock for iMac. Love the feel of it. It feels like a genuine, real Apple product, even though it's made by a third party. I also enjoy the little feet here that are for gripping it. So let's, without further ado, go plug this up to our iMac. All right, so I guess first things first, let me kind of move some of this junk away from my iMac. Much better. So this thing could not be easier to set up. Let me show you. You literally take your item, go ahead and have your NVMe drive inside. That way you ain't got to take it back down. And then look at this. Just you set it here, okay? Put it there, and then you just lift up your iMac and set your iMac right inside of it, just like that, and boom. Now it's already done. Slide it back. Get your iMac in its spot, and then just take your little cable, plug it into one of these USB-C ports on the back. There we go. Now we have a little light there, so that's telling us that it has power. And literally it should be working. That should be completely it. Let's try something. So I'm going to try this little 256 gigabyte SD card. So I'm gonna use the USB 3 port here, just because it would be faster. And we'll plug this into there like so. And then it should pop right up on our iMac. Let's go to our folder. There it is, untitled. And this was some video files from where I did a webcam. So let me actually move these files off just to give you an idea of a speed test. So we're moving those files less than a minute. That was me. Less than a minute. So that's moving pretty nicely across USB 3.0. Can't complain with those kind of speeds at all. So it moved a gig in, 15 seconds there or so, give or take. Very nice. And really, that's about all there is to show you. I mean, if you have a USB 3.0 device or a USB-C, you should get really fast transfer speeds directly into your iMac. Of course, your SD card and micro SD cards are going to be a little bit slower just because they're naturally slower. And of course, your USB-A's over here, you'd want to put like a backup drive on those or something, just something not really important. At the end of the day, I personally think that somebody who bought one of the lower end iMacs like I did should definitely have one of these. Only having 2 USB ports back there is really a bit of a nightmare. And so this giving you one USB-C and a USB 3, and it just makes it so much easier. You're not dealing with as many dongles. Makes your whole experience with your iMac how it kind of really should have been from the store, but a lot better. So that should do it for this USB-C dock for iMac. I absolutely love it. Installing the NVMe drive is really the way to go. I personally would recommend putting a big external drive there, and then, for your time machines, use those little USB 2.0 ports on the back. Absolutely no complaints from this device. It's completely plug and play, works instantly with your Apple iMac M1 and exactly how it should. And as a reminder here again, you have to have a 2021 M1 iMac for this to work. So I'll of course have this exact USB-C dock for the iMac linked down below in my description if you'd like one for your 2021 M1 iMac. And that should do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one. Deuces.